This program is recorded and presented by Chippewa Valley Community Television. The audio for this program can be heard on WRFP LP 101.9 FM.
Chippewa Valley Community Television presents Your Local Race. Meet the Candidates 2016.
Hi, I'm Bob Brown, News Director with Chippewa Valley Community Television. Welcome to another in our series of interviews with candidates for seats on the Eau Claire County Board. Today we're speaking with Judy Gaitlin, who's a candidate for the seat in District 14. Judy, why don't we start by having you introduce yourself to the voters and tell them why you want to serve on the county board.
I'm a longtime resident of Eau Claire County, and this is my first stab at politics on a local level, but I do have lots of experience with organizations, community organizations, and lots of experience in a democratically run labor union. And I think it's, I'm running for county board because I think we need some fresh eyes and some young ideas on our policies on a local level.
What kind of, besides your experiences, what kind of personal qualities do you feel you bring to the board that will help it in its deliberations? Well,
I am a 25-year employee at the University of Wisconsin where I manage major budgets. I work effectively with a variety of personalities of people. I think I'm a good listener, and I work hard.
Every member of the county board sits on one and sometimes as many as three of the standing committees, which cover various aspects of county government. Which of those committees would be of interest to you, that based on your experiences and your qualities?
Well, again, this is my first stab at politics, so I still have a lot of researching and reading to do, but I do have an interest in the Judicial and Law Enforcement Committee and possibly the Human Resources Committee. But I'd be willing to serve wherever I was appointed to. I think it would be, to be effective on the county board, I would want to, the more you know about what each committee does, the better off that you are, the more value you would be.
Are there any issues that will be coming before the board in the next couple of years that you think will be of particular interest to the voters in District 14?
Definitely. The District 14 is quite a diverse district. There is some newer homes on the far south side and the far west side. There's a lot of older homes. There's a lot of low rent districts. A lot of people live there on fixed incomes. And then there's a little bit of even student rental housing included in my district. So the interest of that district would be varied. I know that we have a fine neighborhood park down in Shawtown. And I think safety by the river is always a concern. Crossing Short Street Bridge and going down Ferry Street is a main thoroughfare if people are driving east, west, north, south, all points. So I think those are some of the issues. I think residents in that district regularly use public transportation, myself being a bus rider. So I think that those are things that people are paying attention to.
In recent years, have there been county board actions that you were particularly supportive of?
Well, again, I haven't done all my research. I'm very pleased with what they're doing right now with the Lake Altoona Dam, how they're fixing the dam, and since they're having the water down, they're going to do the other things that have to be done with it, and I don't know all the details, but I think that they're doing good work there.
Now, the flip side of that coin, obviously, is how about actions by the county board in recent times that you were strongly opposed to?
I would not want to criticize their the elephant in the room, of course, is that the headlines that have been in our newspapers over the last few months, and I think that there must have been something somebody could have said or done in reference to the loss of the taxpayers' money, and I don't want to criticize anybody, but I just find it hard to believe that with so many people on the board that there was not a way to investigate that sooner.
Like most units of local government, county government has found itself dealing with the fiscal constraints that arise from a decrease in funding from state and federal sources over the past more than 10 years now. Do you have any ideas that you would bring to the county board in terms of how it can deal with this ongoing challenge?
Losing shared revenue is been really detrimental for all local municipalities all over our state. I think our county needs a living wage ordinance. I think paying workers more of a living wage will help bring the economy up, will help bring everything up.
In light of these ongoing budget constraints, how would you as an individual, try to walk that fine line, strike that balance between the wants and needs of district residents and the limitations imposed by fiscal constraints?
That's every policymaker's challenge. If you can't have a prosperous county if your residents aren't safe and healthy. So just keeping that as your goal and your mission when you're making your decisions and doing your research is what I intend to do.
Well, in the time we have left, is there anything else that the voters should know about you as they enter the voting booth on April 5th?
I want to listen to the residents of District 14. I plan to solicit their ideas when major policies that affect our area come up and follow through with what the constituents talk to me about.
Well, Judy Gaitlin, candidate for the District 14 seat on the Eau Claire County Board, thanks for being with us today. And thank you for watching. We hope you'll tune in to Channel 994 on the cable system to see all our interviews with candidates for seats on the Eau Claire County Board, City Council, and School Board, and for candidates for the Branch 1 judgeship in the Eau Claire County Circuit Court. You can also view those interviews by going to our website at cvctv.org, where they're available on demand. We hope you will see those interviews and become an informed voter. Then on April 5th, get out and do your civic duty. Vote for the candidates of your choice. And that night, you can tune in to Channel 994 beginning at 9 p.m. to see all the latest election returns as they come in. Thanks for watching.
This program was recorded and presented by Chippewa Valley Community Television. Chippewa Valley Community Television is made possible by continuing community support. If you would like to volunteer or make a donation, you can contact us by calling 715-839-5067 or on the web at www.cvctv.org.